IRS tax filing season 2022-2023. I have for you today 5 tips to avoid tax refund delays in the 2023 tax season. We also have some important bonus reminders, so make sure you're watching till the very end. And welcome back, everyone. So happy to have you back for another breaking IRS news, alerts, and updates. This information is being shared from the Taxpayer Advocate Service website. Let's go ahead and get started with avoid tax return processing and refund delays with number 1, use your year-end income statements, your W-2s, your 1099s, not your last pay stub for December. Your income figures must match what is reported on your year-end income statements. Remember, your employer have until January 31st to send you your W-2s and your 1099K forms. So you must wait for those documents before you start to process your 2022 tax returns. Any inconsistencies with what your employer reported or the third parties reported will likely cause your return to be flagged for review. So make sure you're waiting for your W-2s and 1099 forms. Number 2, make sure to double check all of your information for yourself and your dependents before you hit submit. If you are using a tax preparer, make sure you ask to review your information before they hit submit. Make sure names are spelled correctly. Make sure taxpayer identification numbers, social security numbers is correct. Make sure date of births are correct, address. Make sure you're eligible to claim the dependents that you're claiming. Make sure your banking information is correct. Make sure your bank account is open, because if the IRS deposit your refund into a closed account, then you have to trace it. You have to wait for a check in the mail. Make sure the routing number and the checking account number is correct, because once you hit submit, you cannot change your bank information. As well as if you make an error with your income or your dependents, then you probably will have to amend your tax return, and that will also cause you to have delays. Now, number 3, check for all of the deductions and credits that you are eligible for. Remember, the IRS has already put out a warning that tax refunds will be smaller this year. I did a video on that. I will put it in the comment section as well as in the description box. So make sure you're exploring all of the credits and deductions you are eligible for. Review tax forms and instructions to claim those deductions and credits. You can go to the irs.gov website. I also have a 2023 tax season playlist with important changes that the IRS has already reported for the 2023 tax season. Make sure to check that playlist out. Number 4, attach all forms and schedules before you submit your 2022 tax return. Don't forget your income statements and special forms to support the credits that you claim. For example, Form 8892 or Schedule EITC. So make sure you're submitting any additional information that you need to submit to support the deductions and the claims, the credit that you're claiming on your tax return. And finally, number 5, Efile. Be aware of the tax software that you are using to import prior year data automatically. Make sure you're selecting the right prior year using updated software. E-filing is the most efficient way to file your tax return, but make sure you're using up-to-date software to avoid mistakes. All right. Now for important bonus reminders, remember the IRS is delaying the new $600 rule, but the old reporting numbers for the Form 1099-K still apply, and that the old number is 20,000 or 200 transaction threshold. All right, so the 20,000 and 200 transaction threshold for the third party, the 1099-K still apply through December 31st, 2023. Also, the rules for reporting income has not changed. Anyone receiving taxable income paid through third-party networks must still track and report your taxable income. Keep that in mind. Form 1099-K is an information form that typically provides information for freelancers, business owners, as well as those who are self-employed. So if you're self-employed doing side income, gig income, remember self-employment net earnings from self-employment of $400 or more still has to be reported. If you're earning self-employment, you're still responsible to report that income and pay taxes on that income. So keep that in mind when you are thinking about the 1099-K, the new 600 rule. Reporting of income has not change. All right, so make sure to share with us in the comment section, ask any questions, share any new rules or any new information that you feel may help your fellow taxpayers. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, again, subscribe, hit that notification bell, of course, and come back so you can be updated with all of the information that you need to know during this 2023 tax filing season. Make sure to check the playlist for all of the previous videos with all of the 2023 tax law changes. All right, and I will see every one of you again.